Jenny McCarthy Show.
Oh! Welcome back to the Jenny McCarthy Show.
Merry Christmas.
It's my mission statement.
Hey, I like that.
Richie Sambora Orianthi, was it right?
Yes, you got it right.
Yes, RSO, Making History, you guys. EP, available for download December 15th. Extraordinary, amazing, brilliant. You guys are working together.
Thank you, baby.
Which is a bonus.
Yeah.
When a couple can be in love and create something together besides babies, it's the next greatest thing.
People can bone us. It's amazing.
What was it like working together? Well, first of all, how did you guys meet?
We met in Hawaii, actually, through Alice Cooper, because I was on tour with Alice for about 3.5 years, and we were playing this charity show. Richie came with his family, vacation, and we just met at rehearsal and clicked straight away. Like, it was instant chemistry, and we started jamming out. And
Alice is a friend of mine. We had written some songs together and produced some stuff that was hits and stuff. And
so you knew each other from before?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I never
was
met
like,
Richie.
Who's that?
So you believe in love at first sight?
Of course.
Yes, definitely.
It happened, didn't it?
What it obviously did. What were some of the characteristics besides the external? Because she's gorgeous.
Absolutely.
That you fell in love with.
She's gorgeous, but she's
Australian.
Probably. Well, I don't even want to say the best female guitar player in the world because I have to play with her every night. At any given evening, she is the best guitar player on the planet. So.
Oh no! That's very sweet of you.
Isn't it so sexy to watch your man do his thing, like his gift?
Absolutely.
And the same goes for him.
Absolutely.
Watching you.
Yeah, he always kills it. I love it. The way he sings and plays and writes and everything.
It's about sincerity, man.
Yeah, he lays it down.
You know what? If you go out there, and if you go out there and just throw down your sincerity, that's what people are going to respond to.
100%. When you're there for the paycheck, guess what? The audience feels it.
Exactly.
But when you have that passion, we all connect with you. You don't even need the bells and whistles.
No.
You don't need the flying pig, even though I fucking love my Pink Floyd. So
I love those flying pigs,
I
girl.
did fucking love it. 8 hits of ecstasy. Let me tell you. Tell me about the new song, One Night of Peace.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's an interesting song because I wrote it about 25 years ago, right? Which is interesting. A friend of mine was going into Iraq to do the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He called me and said, well, I don't know if I'm going to make it out. Would you just kind of look after my kids and my wife for me? So it was born out of that. And it's kind of a timeless song, and people are really responding to it, and it's one of those things. I really don't go back, and we've been so prolific. I mean, Ori and I wrote like 70 songs together, right?
Wow.
But this song just found its way back in.
Yeah,
and
it's a real story behind it.
Yeah,
and like you said, the audience knows authenticity.
Yeah, nobody wants to have their kids go off and fight war, no matter what. And really, I'm an old hippie, man. It's all about peace, man. So it was born out of that, and we worked with legendary producer Bob Rock, who's been a dear brother of mine for a long time. I mean, we sold about 70 million records together, something like that.
Damn. I have to ask this was from my producer. I'm going to point to him because it's his question. Richie, were you surprised when the guys in Motley Crue were so jealous that Bon Jovi headlined the Moscow Peace Festival?
No, not at all.
David, why did you think so?
Oh, no, just in the dirt. They go off for a while, being extremely jealous. And I didn't know, that you guys headlined.
You know what happened? Look, Doc McGee, who's here, he's our manager, and he also was Motley Crue's manager, right? And we just happened to headline that thing.
Just happened to be that way.
It just was that way, and maybe they got a little peed or something like that, but it had nothing to do with any kind of relationship, with us. And I mean, look, come on. Me and Tommy are Spoonie brothers. We were both married to Heather, for God's sake. So we never had a problem.
I'm so glad to hear that.
We never had a problem.
We're too old for that bullshit, right?
Exactly.
I get it.
Hey, shit happens.
That's right.
And, you laugh about it and
move on.
Move on,
Orianthi, being handpicked by Michael Jackson is pretty impressive.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
I mean, that's one thing in your life you got to go tap, tap. on your own shoulder. I mean, what a wonderful, amazing thing. Can you take us back to the time for what it was like during the rehearsals and how shocking the whole crew that worked so hard leading up to this point felt?
Yeah, it felt like a dream, like truly being a part of that whole thing and was put together, and actually being on the stage next to Michael and he's like dancing Billie Jean like in front of you, right? So the first time, that's the first song that we went through, and I just remember calling my mom going, oh my God, like, this is insane. And I got the message through MySpace to come in and, because he had been watching my YouTube videos and said, would you come in, learn Beat It? And I got a call from him. I'd finished my record with Interscope, so it was ready to be released. I didn't tell the record label at all because I'm like, it's Michael Jackson. How can I, say no to that, So I went in and he's like, yeah, I want you to do the shows with me. And that was a moment, like just meeting him for the first time and all that. So he was a very sweet person and very honored to have had that time with him. And unfortunately, I just wish he was around now, but it's like just crazy the way it
I'm
sort of
sure
ended,
grateful that you had, like you said, that moment with him or moments with him.
Yeah.
And then what kind of impact was that for the collateral group, the whole group of having to experience that loss, not only for a legend like that, but also financially. And that was your career for the next few years.
Well, didn't think of that. You know what I mean? That didn't come to mind. It just, the devastation. I was just really upset, because he was so sweet to all of us and just, a legend, and just, we all looked up to him and had such an amazing time working with him. So we just devastated. That day when we all found out, all at the Staples Center, rehearsing there, it was really heavy, very, very heavy day that, you kind of, I try to, not think about it because it was a very, everyone was deeply sad and his drummer Jonathan Moffat, who'd played with him for 20 plus years, lost a very, very dear friend. The whole thing, just the heaviness of the whole thing.
Those that were so close to him.
Yeah.
Devastated.
Absolutely. We all were. And
I still felt like that was a concert that could have continued on even after his passing. I honestly believe that.
Have you ever seen him live yet? Did you ever see him live?
No.
Man.
No.
Make you cry, man.
Something else.
No, he was unbelievable. And one of my managers, Frank DeLeo, at that time was managing Michael. And
it was great.
I was in Japan, and we were playing a stadium the next night, and Michael was playing the night before, so they invited us down. And it was so damn good. It's so hard to be able to dance like that and sing like that. So then, he invited me up to the room afterwards. He was practicing. Yeah. He had his own dance floor with a whole mirror going, and he was running over the things that he thought that didn't happen right.
He was a complete perfectionist.
He was
like
unbelievable.
To everything, like to every sound. He could sing everything from the drum beat to the guitar part. He'd be singing it to me like how he wanted it and everything. I was like, wow, like he was completely on it.
Could you ever see him? What brought him joy?
The music. And the songs. Yeah, it's the foundation of everything, really.
Right.
That's the one thing about music that's it's a wonderful thing. It's probably the most transcendental language in the world.
It really is.
When I'm living proof, man. Right? I was a kid, get out there, and the world wasn't like really westernized yet, and I'm playing countries all over the world, and I know that they ain't understanding what the English that's going on.
Right, but they feel it.
Man, it was astounding, really.
I think I can speak for the majority of us. That's why Guitar Hero was so big. We all want to be, I think in our next lives, a rock star. Or a singer because just watch American Idol. It's like people are delusional. Don't get me wrong. To be able to transcend people and move people through sound like that.
Yeah.
It's all about songs, man. It really is. The foundation of it is completely around, having great songs that actually connect. It's a conversation with humanity, man. And that's really the way it works. It sounds like a profound, but it
was pretty profound. I'm like, that's a Rolling Stone quote. I would put that in bold print and make it big on the page.
No, but it's simple, really. It's simple. Like I said, I'm living proof. And that's one of the things that's what I think drives us all to go out and have a conversation with people all over the world. you know, and
you
say,
do it through music.
hey, you feel like that? I feel like that too. You feel like that? Hey, I felt like that, or you know.
And I got through that.
Right.
Right.
There's been some hard times, and we're going through some hard times now, and we're trying to bring some hope with the music that we're making now, you know.
You guys are just blow me away, honestly. Richie Sambora Orianthi, every time I look at her, I'm like staring at each part of her going, oh my God, she's gorgeous. Making History. The EP is available for download December 15th, and a new song called One Night of Peace. It is out.
You know that more than I do, for God's sake.
That's why I did it for you.
Thank you, darling.
You guys, thank you so much. Any last words before I let you go?
Thanks for having us.
Thank you
darling.
so much for
You're
having
wonderful.
us. Yeah, it's
I've been
wonderful.
a fan for years.
Oh, thank you.
It's really wonderful to meet you, definitely.
You too.
No,
And thank
honestly,
you for
man.
having us, truly.
Honestly,
Truly.
you're awesome.
I can't wait to watch your relationship bloom even more, and the beautiful music that you guys will create.
Oh,
It's
there's more to
constant.
come, baby.
I can't wait. Well, you have a friend here whenever you need.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
Tell
you
you
guys.
what, anytime
Keep
you
up the
want
great
us.
work. Done. Can you babysit tomorrow?
Sure. I'm actually very good with babies.
I bet you are.
You can't believe it.
He actually is.
No, I
They
am the
love
baby-
children. Love Richie.
I am
like,
the baby whisperer.
if any child is screaming on a plane, he will go up to them, and somehow they will just stop. Right? They'll start smiling, and the parents like, "What the hell's going on?" He's like,
I know how to do
He
it.
just does
I'm going to
it. I
test
don't
you
know.
out someday.
It's
gonna bring
true. It is very true.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Richie.
guys.